The last couple of years have been challenging for nearly everyone, but military families have had their own lingering difficulties, which often go unnoticed by the rest of the community. Kathy Roth Duquet is CEO of Blue Star Families. They advocate for military families. She says Guard and reserves have been stretched thin.
They've gone to help with cleanup for COVID or helping to build hospitals. They've gone to the southern border. We even have Guard teaching substitute school in New Mexico because COVID has closed down too many schools. You got wildfires. The Guard is more deployed than any time since World War II, and many of American citizens just don't know that.
Each year, the group surveys military families. Fallout from deployments were the top two concerned among Guard and reserves. Among active duty, the pandemic made it particularly difficult for spouses to find work, especially if they changed bases.
We need to solve the childcare issue. You go to the bottom of the waiting list every time you move. You've got a 9-month waiting list, and then you're in town for 6 more months, and then you move again, and you're at the bottom of that 9-month waiting list. That's no good. We need better ways to help people around that problem.
One of the ideas to get around that is to hold spaces at childcare centers for military families. And sailors, soldiers, and Marines are still required to move, despite challenges in the economy.
The financial trends have gotten much worse, and a lot of that is because of COVID. COVID has been a real financial harm to military families. That and the fact that inflation and housing is going up. So when you're forced to move, as you are with the military, into higher and higher placed areas where there may not be housing stock because we stopped building houses during the pandemic. We have military families living in RVs and pop-up trailers.
Even so, the Blue Star survey suggests job satisfaction remains high among troops and their families. Steve Walsh, KPBS News.